ask you something. In your company right now, when a project starts slipping, who catches it? Is it the project manager or is it you, the founder? Because when founders become the default project manager, the company stops scaling. Hi, I'm Evie and welcome to the Sagan Live. Today we're doing a segment in our show we'd like to call High Five. 5 questions, 7 minutes more or less, and by the end, you'll know how someone actually thinks on the job. Today we have Kevin, a PMP certified civil engineer with 10 years of experience leading residential and commercial construction projects. Hi, Kevin. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Hi, Ivy. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation.
Yeah, fantastic. I'll just dive right into it with my first question. Where are you based and what time is it there? And in one sentence, what do you actually do as a project manager?
Oh yeah, I'm currently based in Davao City, Philippines, and now the time is at around 12:51 in the morning. And as a project manager, I'm currently managing specifically construction projects. I'm managing the cost, the time, and the scope of a specific project, making sure that it is within the specific scope, within the allocated budget, and within the scheduled timeline.
Yeah, I love it. We're actually the same. We're both in Mindanao.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Bisaya. Fantastic. I'll dive right into question number two. Tell me about a project you managed that was at risk of failing. What went wrong and how did you get it back on track?
Oh yeah, based on my experience, I had a specific project, same here in Mindanao, a nearby province. Um, the project was supposed to be given with a specific budget of a specific amount of at around 100,000 USD or 5 million in terms of peso. And the problem with the project is they didn't the client didn't allocate something for the mobilization. So I have to do some construction sequence adjustments. So from that time, I use resources that is within the specific area. So in order to deliver the project on time within the schedule and on the specific scope, I have to do some adjustments. So that time I just use whatever resources that is available within the area.
Yeah, wonderful. My third question would be a client asked for a major change to the project scope halfway through this construction. Wow, that's stressful. How do you handle that conversation?
So on that one, when a client asks for a major change during construction, so the first step is to acknowledge the request and understand the reason why the request is being made. And then I explain that any changes will affect the cost, the schedule, and even the quality or the scope that is given to the project. And then I prepare a quick impact assessment. So I give it to the client. So this will be the implications that will be generated once we do the changes. But if all agrees to the changes, then we go on through the project.
I love it. Sharing or foreseeing what could
Yeah,
happen if there are any
yeah.
changes. Right. I love it. So, a quick pause to all the founders and business owners watching us live right now. Go ahead and drop in the chat if this has ever happened to you, because this is quite stressful, right? If this happened in a certain project in your company. So, go ahead and drop a chat in the comments of our live stream if this has ever happened to you. Okay, Kevin, back to you with our fourth question. What project management tool do you rely on the most? And what's one thing that you do with it that most project managers don't?
Oh yeah. I'm currently using MS Project or even Primavera P6 along with Microsoft Excel. But depending on the project, I'm also using right now a cloud-based project management solution such as the Monday.com and even Zoho projects. So with that, I also do. most of the time I do heavily Excel based monitoring, like comparison between three contractors, for example, and then I just rely on the data that I generated, and that tool becomes my decision making tool rather than just a simple spreadsheet.
I love it. And
Yeah.
my last question would be, what is the first signal that tells you a project is about to go off track before anyone else notices?
Oh yeah. When I do project monitoring, I normally use a method or a technique called as earned value management. So this method allows you to track if the project is still within the specific scope or schedule, or it does it still, or is it still on within the specific budget. So with that, you got a quantified or a numerical value. So with the value says if the project is still within the schedule or within the specific cost, so you're okay. But if the numerical value says you are not, you are already at the critical stage. So I just rely on that one, and then I report it to the specific stakeholders that are involved, and I warn them that this is what will happen if we're still delaying the project or we don't do anything. Yeah.
Love it. That sounds really strategic.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank.
Kevin, thank you so much for answering my 5 questions, and thank you so much for joining me in today's live. So that's it, guys. 5 questions, and now you understand how Kevin actually thinks when managing projects, not just what's on a resume, technically. So if you're scaling construction, development, or operation projects that need someone who can coordinate teams, timelines, and stakeholders like this, then DM us with the word consultation, or simply just DM us through our socials in LinkedIn and X, and we'll connect you immediately. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining, and see you tomorrow.